Hey guys, Chewy here. First want to say thank you for visiting my channel today. And what I want to talk to you today about is sensitivity settings. When I first started playing Battlefield, it was difficult finding information about sensitivity settings on the Xbox 360. A lot of people that played it on YouTube, the bigger YouTubers, all played it on either the PC or the PlayStation 3 when I first started playing. So I had to come up with a lot of different trial and errors to try to figure out what was the best sensitivity for me. Alright, first I want to talk about what I use. I use a standard wired Microsoft controller. I just like the way the wired controller feels in my hand compared to the wired controller. It's a little lighter, and I just like using the wired controller whenever I play a first-person shooter. I also use the Control Freaks, the CQC one, on my right analog stick. As you can see, it is a concave. That means it has the little dip in it. And what they do is it helps improve your aim. But it is a learning curve for you. You can't just slap a Control Freaks onto your controller and expect to double your KDR overnight. It did take a while to get used to. I had to mess around with my sensitivity settings a lot to find the right place where it will work good for me. And it leads me into the next point. How do you find your particular sensitivity settings, one that works good for you? Well, first you need to think about what is your play style. Do you like to snipe, or do you run and gun? Do you like to shoot at mid-range, or do you like close quarter combat? Those are some of the things you need to think about when you decide on what your sensitivity setting should be. What I suggest is you start at the default setting and you gradually increase it by one. Play around or two and see if that works for you. If it doesn't, if it's too high or too low, then you can work from that starting point. Bump it up by one to see if it works for you. That way you won't have a dramatic increase and you keep going up and down, and that way you have like a baseline to know what your sensitivity should be. And what else I suggest is when you adjust your sensitivity, go into an empty server and practice aiming at two distinct objects on the map. If you are over aiming, then maybe your sensitivity is too high and you should readjust it. And last thing to remember is there is no magic settings for sensitivity. There's no be all end all setting that would make you a great player. It all comes down to what are you comfortable with, how are you comfortable playing the game, and what fits your play style. Basically, that's all really sensitivity is about. It's all about your own comfort level while you're playing. And that's it, guys. I really do appreciate you stopping by today, taking the time to view my channel. I want to say thank you to the subscribers I've been getting lately, and the views and likes and comments on my channel, and I really do appreciate all of that. I do appreciate people taking the time to look at my videos, and I'm going to include a link to a couple guys' YouTube pages in the description below. I'm also going to include a link to the Control Freaks that I use, so if you want to check them out. Alright guys, thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos. Thank you. You guys have a great day.